News Channel 7. Time for 7 First Alert weather.
Well, if we had to play guess what time of year it is just by looking at this view from Tamarack right now, I know my guess would certainly not be mid-April, but that's where we are, and we are seeing some more snow in some of those mountain locations, and we've stacked up almost an inch of snow for the Boise area as well. So this was the view from this morning, and if we go forward in time through the afternoon, you could see there was a little bit of clearing at times. Looks like it's starting to clear up a little bit now, but the snow showers have stacked up in some of those mountain areas, and I'll get to those totals shortly. But here's what we've got going on right now on the radar. You can see still looking pretty busy with some of those scattered showers, and if we zoom in on one cell that was moving through Ontario, produced lightning briefly and some graupel, then shifted east and is now dropping some more snow towards the Sweet area with some stronger snow bands, but that's going to continue to move on east. If we look towards Boise, you can see one of those lighter cells, quick hitting storms, moved off to the east as well. So that's the pattern that we're going to continue to see as we go throughout the night. However, we should expect those storms to continue to diminish as we go throughout the evening. And we talked about those snow totals, so look at what we got today. 8 to 9 inches for the Bogus Basin area. And Brundage, Sun Valley, and Tamarack are all closed, but they did get a couple fresh inches, 4 to 6 over for Brundage, and Tamarack 8 to 9 inches. And if you're wondering, okay, Sophia, the snow's okay in the mountains, but when do the valley temperatures start to warm up? Well, our average last hard freeze, which is 28 degrees, typically is tomorrow's date for Boise, which coincides exactly with our low temperature that we're expecting tomorrow morning, 28 degrees. You can see some other spots like Jerome and Twin Falls typically are a little bit later for that last hard freeze. So here's what's driving the cold temperatures and the unstable conditions. It's this low pressure trough that's continuing to move into our area. The cold front moved through today, kind of spurring some of that instability. And you can see by the time we go into tomorrow morning, our whole region of the Northwest is completely enveloped in that colder air. And so that's why we're going to stay under these chilly conditions as we go throughout the next few days. But once that low pressure starts to move on out, then we see those temperatures warm up. So here's one model's prediction of what we're going to expect for those showers as we go throughout tonight. You can see they diminish. However, they look to return tomorrow afternoon. So really similar to this afternoon where we saw the quick hitting storms, sometimes snow, sometimes graupel for those valley locations, and sometimes rain. That's what we're going to see again tomorrow. And then as we go into the evening hours, we could see a switch back to the snow for some valley spots. But those temperatures again are going to be chilly for tomorrow. You can see the lows in the 20s over in Magic Valley, 25 degrees, 24 in Shoshone. And then if we go to the mountains, we are expecting a little bit more light snow for tomorrow with some of those systems. Broadly, about a dusting of snow for the Sun Valley area, a little bit more as we go towards Stanley, but maybe an inch or two for the McCall area. Valley areas, it's going to be really hard for that snow to stack up, so it'll be similar to what we saw today where we see a lot of melting on the roadways, but we're expecting a high of 51 degrees, and again, that low is going to be 28 degrees, so staying busy for that precipitation tomorrow. And then we see things dry out a little bit, and they start to warm up as that low pressure system moves on out, warming up to 68 degrees all the way by Sunday before we see another cool down. We'll be right back with the news at 6 after this.